Conference play. Berry comes in at 6-8 on the season, 1-5 in conference play, and they've lost their last two. So we get ready for the start of this game. We'll get to the starting lineups. And Berry will be in their road black uniforms, the Spartans in their home whites. Home cooking has been good for the Spartans this week as they're playing their third straight home game. They beat Florida Tech a week ago, 78-65. Tough game against St. Leo on Wednesday. Spartans prevailed 99-51 in that one. And now taking on Berry before hitting the road for a couple games after that. Hi everybody, big game 2026 underway. Starting lineups for today's game. For the Berry Buccaneers, they are coached by first-year head coach Justin Furr. They will be starting number zero, Dion Perry, a 5'8" senior from Baltimore, Maryland. And we're going to dim the lights to introduce the Tampa Spartans. Spartans will start number 1, Trey Lane, averaging 14.9 a game. Camden McCormick, number 9, at 10.8 a game. Ryan Blount, who had a 33-point effort on Wednesday night, number 14, averaging 23.2. Ian Higdon, number 5, averaging 3 points a game. And Kyler Lamb, number 6, at 6 points a game. The Spartans are coached by third-year head coach Link Darner. Also for Berry, there's Dion Perry at 18.6 a game. Michael Bradley, number 1, averaging 3 points a game. And Jose Benitez is number 23. Novak Perovic is number 9 at 4.8 a game, and Marcos Hiraneth is averaging 13.3 a game. Marco Sharanens, how he pronounces his last name. This team has a fair amount of players from not in the U.S. They have Ryan Van Eyck from the Netherlands, Guy Tesh from Brazil, Novak Perovic from Serbia, Marco Sharanens starting in this game from Serbia, Breno Silva from Brazil. Berry gets the tip. They go outside the arc, get it over to Bradley. They go inside on the drive, put it up, no good. Getting his rebound back in is Sharanens, and it's 2-0 Berry.
And we got to limit them to one shot, Jack.
He is their big man in the middle.
Yes, he averages a double-double, coming in at 13.3 and 11.2 rebounds, and there he is with his first offensive rebound and stick back.
That's how you get the double-double, get a rebound and a basket each time.
Right.
Rebound, Kyler Lamb, trying to get some space off the glass. Nice
Yes.
job, Kyler Lamb with the left hand.
Right back at you.
Berry just 1-5 in conference play.
Good
job
block
by Ryan Blount. Ball gets trapped in the bracket, in the backboard, and it will be ball to Tampa. Does that count as a turnover?
I think it's a shot and a
Shot?
A rebound, I guess, or a team rebound.
Team rebound?
Yeah. Tell you this, yeah, Barry, both men and women have the United Nations going on.
I know.
On their respective basketball
Ryan
rosters.
Blount up and in, no foul called.
Yeah. Thankfully, he got the basket.
Might have been one where the ref says, if it doesn't go in, I'll call it.
Yeah, but you got to call it regardless.
Oh, I know you do. Perovic. Perry on the drive, taken away. To Kyler Lamb. Trey Lane. Perry guarding him. Camden McCormick, no. Long rebound. Higdon fighting for it, but saved by Perry on the drive. And the pass inside and in by Sharanans. Foul is called. It'll be a two-shot foul. It's called on McCormick.
Yeah, McCormick thought it was a late call, which it kind of was. It seems as if the referee would have been content to not call it if the basket had went in. But since the Barry player missed, he called the foul, though it was a bit late.
Couple free throws makes it 4-4. Lane across the timeline. McCormick back out to Lane. Lane long three. Good. Trey Lane. Lane, one of the top scorers on Tampa, though Ryan Blount, second in the conference at 23-2. Trey Lane, 14.9. One of 4 Spartans in double digits. B.J. Schaefer with 11.8. And Camden McCormick at 10.8.
Yes, a very balanced attack by the Spartans, led by Ryan Blount.
From the deep corner, Sharanans. 7-7, 3 minutes into the game. And Trey Lane is down and not getting up. I think he's holding his head. They can't stop play until there. Now they do. He got hit. He's holding his head or his around his ear. Is up.
I tell you, if he went down, it must have been something hard because he's one of the toughest guys I've ever witnessed.
B.J. Schaefer is going to come in for him.
He'll definitely be back.
That looks like, we hope, one of those that hurts more than it's an injury. (9-7) Barry. B.J. Schaefer, number 7 in the lineup from Union City, Georgia. And he gets a shot immediately, won't fall. Sharanans with the board. Pushes it up court to Benitez. Benitez spins in the lane, off the glass. No, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Barry ball. Matisse Speen into the Spartan lineup, replacing Ian Higdon. Speen from Poland by way of Chevy Chase High School.
I would tell you, Speen is always like instant energy.
Yeah.
He's our Polish Dennis Rodman.
Shot clock winding down. Kicked out to the side. Perry's going to have to put it up soon. On a little runner. Good. Rattles it home. Perry with the bucket there. 18-6. One of the top 5 scorers in the conference. McCormick drives, and he finally got fouled. And this will be the under 16 media timeout. 15:58 to go, first half. It is 11-7, Barry on top right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
No, that love of sports is the #1 reason most people start officiating. And verbal abuse is the #1 reason why most quit. Act with respect and be officially human.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
11-7, Barry on top. Camden McCormick will be at the free throw line for Tampa. First throws of the day for the Spartans. First one no good. Spartans as a team, 71%. McCormick at 71%. Missed them both though.
Yeah, the Spartans are shooting, at free throw percentage as a team, 71%. So that's uncharacteristic to miss 2 in a row.
McCormick with the rebound. Boy, players are going down left and right. McCormick drives, nothing called. And on the baseline.
So McCormick took that one and looking to make up for the missed free throws, but didn't get the whistle.
Trent Scott into the lineup for Tampa now. Also, Justin Taylor, number 55, into the lineup for Tampa. Taylor, a junior from Charlotte, North Carolina. Trent Scott, a junior from Tampa, Florida, went to Alonzo High School by way of Morehead State. Blount, free, no. Perry with the rebound, quickly pushing it up court to Benitez. And an easy layup to Sharanins.
Yeah, the ball hardly touched the floor on that fast break by Barry.
Taylor, no one stopped him, lays it up, won't fall. Sharanins with the rebound. He takes it into the front court.
And Sharanins is just racking up rebounds and points.
Perry dishes it off, jumper in the lane, no good by Bradley. And the Spartans get it up court to Trent Scott. Out to B.J. Schaefer. He drives. No one stops him. Lays it over the rim for a bucket. 13-9.
Schaefer stops the bleeding.
Sharanins blocked by Speen. Goes out of bounds. And it's Tampa ball.
Because right now, Sharanins in the first 6 minutes of the game has 11 points and 5 rebounds, but 11 points on 4 or 5 shooting.
He's got a double. He's got double digits in scoring already, 11 of their 13. .6'10" junior from Serbia by way of Maine. Trent Scott comes out. Trent Scott went down twice in the game Wednesday, holding his hamstring. Link Darner said it was a cramp, not a hamstring injury.
And sometimes the cramp is just, the hot and cold, the movement, stretching out and staying warm.
Yep. Perovich on the drive, 15-9. Trent Scott backs up out of the three-point line, fires away, too long.
They're letting them play.
Yeah, they're flying down the floor. That was Warren on the layup, and it's now 17-9, and Link Darner wants a timeout.
Yes, he's seen enough.
17-9 as Sharanins has 11 to lead the way. Then Perry, Warren, and Perovich each with a basket. They are 7 of 13 from the floor. Spartans right now just 4 of 12. And Trey Lane with a three-pointer tops in scoring. Otherwise you have Schaefer, Blount, Lamb with a basket. .48, first half. Spartans have Scott, Taylor, Blount, Speen, Schaefer on the floor. Blount with the ball, closely guarded by Warren. He is everywhere on Blount. They go to Trent Scott. I think he might have traveled. He did.
Yeah, tough opening start for Trent Scott. He's trying to do all the right things, but it's just not going his way right now. And Blount, right. Blount comes into this game as a marked man.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. There's there's no secret about what he is capable of doing and what he has done thus far.
Warren gets it off. Stanley now in the lineup for Barry. That's Malik Stanley from Indianapolis. Long three, that is Stanley, no good. B.J. Schaefer with the board.
Unless I'm wide open, I want my first shot to be a layup, maybe a mid-range, or get fouled, get some free throws, before coming in and just taking the three right off the bat. But
Spartans tried to push it up court, went out of bounds. Barry ball. They lead by 8, 13 minutes to go first half. Perry to Warren. Top of the key, Perry guarded by Scott. Higdon picks him up, now back out. Driving in the lane, off the glass, no good, tipped up. Rebound Barry. Finally, something is called underneath as Tesh, G. Tesh, got fouled.
yeah, it's still somewhat early in the game, almost halfway through, but Barry has about 3 offensive boards. So it's always wishful thinking, but we got to try to limit them to 1 shot.
Well, right now they have 11 boards, Tampa with 5.
Right. The only way to combat that is for us to get some offensive rebounds of our own. But they're limiting us to 1 shot and out.
Right.
And they have 3-second chances.
Tesh hits that one. Makes 1 of the 2. It's 18-9. They've doubled up Tampa early. Trey Lane back in. Ben Sutherland now in for Tampa. To the corner, Trent Scott. No. Ian Higdon with the rebound. Turn around,
Yes.
back up. Won't go, got fouled.
Got
He'll go to
fouled.
the line.
Good work, big fella. And where is it? Tesh from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, by way of Evansville, which is in Indiana. And I'm sure Coach Darner is very well familiar with Evansville.
Higdon rolls around and in.
But when the shots aren't dropping from the field, manufacture them from the line.
Second free throw. Didn't want to mention, but he's 27% free throw shooter, but he just hit 2.
Amen to that.
18-11. Warren, long 3. Wow, nothing but net from deep. 21-11. Trey Lane, free throw line jumper, no. Higdon tried to tip it.
And it's a foul.
It might be a foul on Warren.
Yeah, on Warren. He tried
Blocking
to
out.
clear out Ian Higdon. And that was caused because of Ian Higdon's hustle and determination to get that offensive board.
And this will be the under 12 timeout. 11:54 to go first half. Barry on top, 21-11. We will be right back.
First 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference, where success thrives.
Spartans down 10. McCormick to inbound under the Spartan basket. Finds Ian Higdon, who lays it in.
Nice read. Sometimes the baseline out of bounds right near your own basket is pretty much an offensive attack.
Yeah. Trey Lane with the steal.
And there he is, right back.
And he lays it in.
Creating some offense from the defense.
4 quick points for Tampa to start the quarter. Or to start coming out of the timeout, I should say. Down on the floor, it fights for it. 3 Spartans help. And jump ball called. It'll stay Berry basketball. Sharanen's back in the lineup. Bradley also back. And Berry inbounds it. Sharanen's, wow, comes in and hits it.
He's very efficient, Jack. He doesn't waste too much.
He has 14 of their 24.
Right, and he's also their leading rebounder. Barry seems to be in the zone right now, 2-3.
Taylor. Oh. Pass picked off, trying to go down deep.
That should have been a bounce pass.
That'll be a foul on Ian Higdon.
I seen what Taylor was trying to do, but the fact that he made that pass with his left hand, it was more so in the path, in the reach of the defense. Should have been with his right hand if he could have, or a bounce pass. Higdon was wide open, or even a short lob.
Yeah.
But I mean, the lob pass gives the defense more time to rotate.
They can adjust, yeah.
But at least we preserve the possession.
Stanley hits the first of the free throws. Ryan Blount back in. Justin Taylor will sit. It's the second of the two. 26-15 Berry.
Cut it to 6, now the lead back up to 11.
A 5-0 run for Berry. Trey Lane, free throw line, stops, ball taken away. Benitez, Sutherland tries to block it. Does block it.
Great hustle by Big Ben Sutherland.
Berry retains possession. Over to Benitez, deep in the corner, trying to balance his way off Trey Lane. Hits it off Trey Lane, and it goes out of bounds. Smart play by Benitez. Who is that, or fall out of bounds. Benitez, free throw line, goes inside. El Kamel with the dunk. 28-15 Berry. McCormick to Sutherland, stepped on the baseline. And Link Darner wants a timeout with 9:59 to go.
Right, as the Spartans are, they're being greatly tested today by a, pretty formidable conference opponent in Barry University.
Spartans right now 6 of 16 from the floor, 37%, just 1 of 5 from deep, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Berry is 10 of 20, 50%, 3 of 5 from deep, 60%, and 5 of 6 from the line, 83%. 28-15, biggest lead of the game right here. 13 points for Berry.
The thing is, we have their leading scorer, Dion Perry, with just 2 points right now, but the big guy
is doing the job.
Right.
And he's the second leading scorer.
Yeah, but he almost he's went over his average.
He averages 13-3, so he did exceed his average already. He's at 14. So the Spartans will need a comeback in the last 30 minutes. Barry will inbound the ball.
And uncharacteristically, we have a few more turnovers than we usually have at this point. So a little more ball security just to allow us to get a shot up.
Benitez goes down to Elkamel. Trapped in the corner. They go all the way across court. Stanley in and out. Ooh, long team rebound. Back out. Stanley fires another one. This one no good. And Kyler Lamb has it. Camden McCormick. And there's a foul called, and Benitez was hit in the eye or the face as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. He got the worst end of that exchange, and the foul is on him.
But he fouled Camden McCormick. Didn't allow McCormick a chance to turn and move up court.
And Benitez out of Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic by way of Southern Miss. Looks to be okay, but he's been subbed out. And into the game for Barry is number 1, Michael Bradley III. He's the son of one of the coaches for Barry. Also named Mike Bradley.
McCormick to Lane. Jump shot, free throw line, yes.
Much needed points.
If you get a chance and you're watching at home, look at the shoes Trey Lane is wearing. One's yellow, one's blue. Might be a foul on Kyler Lamb. Well, I asked him after the game, I said, do you have another pair in your locker?
Right.
But the yellow is for the left foot and the blue is for the right foot? And he goes, no, this is the way they sell them. He said, I was looking at them and I said, I like this blue one. Can I try them both on? And he said, they brought out the yellow one. They said, that's the way they're sold. He said, I don't know if I necessarily like it, but I like the way it felt.
They almost look like some Flintstones vitamins. the color schemes. And you open up the bottle and it's like blue, purple, red, yellow.
Ryan Blount, reach in foul is going to be called on Bradley. You are right, Ryan Blount is a marked man, but he may be able to parlay that into some trips to the free throw line.
And what we have to do is force Barry, because they're playing aggressively and we are the home team. We have to match that aggressiveness on offense and get to the line, get some fouls, get to the line.
Blount had his shot blocked by Elkamel. Stanley drives off the glass, no, rebound, Elkamel comes back out, gets it to Bradley. He lost, Serenit's missing, and that's his second consecutive miss.
Which is great for the Spartans.
Which he's back to reality. Trey Lane, deep corner, no. Up court to Perry. Perry tipped out of bounds. It should be Tampa ball. Bradley missing the three.
Elkamel couldn't get the rebound, so he just knocked it out. Team rebound for the Spartans.
Lane finds Ryan Blount. Blount finds a cutting McCormick.
Nice
Back
pass.
to Speen, knocked out of bounds, Tampa ball.
Speen wasn't expected it, but luckily the Spartans retained the possession.
This is 7:47 to go in the half. This will be the under 8 media timeout. 28-17, Barry leading Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv. Spartans down 11. McCormick will inbound under the Tampa basket. Referees for today's game: Michael Melton, John Washburn, Craig Clay. Pass outside, tracked down by Kyler Lamb. 9 on the shot clock. Camden McCormick fade away. No, Blount had it, and he got fouled.
Yes, he was about to tip that in off the glass. And the big guy, Marco Serenich, he tried to swat it away, but he hit Blount across the wrist.
So Blount to the free throw line.
Much needed points here.
This one good.
What we have to do now, not only score points, but we have to disrupt Barry's flow. They feel confident and
Right.
they feel like they can do whatever they want. So we got to kind of limit or kill their confidence.
Second free throw.
Oh,
Won't go
wow.
in. Speen knocks it around, but Serenitz grabs it. Benitez kicks it out. Serenitz, a little strong. B.J. Schaefer just back into the lineup. And Trent Scott also in. Schaefer drives in the lane, has a block by Elkamel. That's his second block.
Yeah, Elkamel very active. Very active.
To the corner. Perry gets Schaefer up. Inside the arc, hits it. Perry with 4.
That's Barry's leading scorer.
To the corner. Scott. Backs out. Finds Speen. Tyler Lamb.
High arcing 3.
That brought rain. It was so high.
Dropped out of the clouds, straight through the net.
They gave him time, so he took a look at it and knocked it down.
Ooh, Elkamel almost dragged his pivot.
He was 2 of 10 before he hit that one. Perry goes outside from Warren. Warren now goes inside off the glass and in. Spartans need a couple stops here. Schaefer drives. Elkamel with the foul and the block, but the foul came first.
Who was it on? It was on Serenich.
Before, okay, Serenitz. The foul is first. Schaefer to the line.
You got to get that big guy out of the game, and I think he's
Elkamel and Serenitz will sit. Justin Furr substituting. Second one down, 32-22, 6:14 left in the half. Quickly into Warren, guarded by Blount. Now Benitez across the timeline.
Oh, he carried that ball.
Perry being chased. Couple players. Benitez, long 3, no.
Too long.
And B.J. Schaefer high for the board. Outside the arc. Schaefer now gets it back. Goes back to Lamb, already hit one. This one, no, but Blount rebound. That'll be an assist.
Yeah, that was better than a pass.
I'd give him an assist.
Or rebound for Blount and a score.
32-24.
Good trap.
Should be Tampa ball. It
Yes,
is.
It is.
Nice side court trap by Tampa. And they get the turnover with 5:26 to go. Justin Taylor in, Kyler Lamb will sit. Ben Sutherland in as well. So Spartans have one starter in right now. That's Ryan Blount. Otherwise it's Schaefer, Scott, Sutherland, Taylor. And that's Sutherland. Finds a cutting Ryan Blount who lays it up and in.
Ryan getting going.
He's up to 7. The lead is down to 6. Perry chased. Underneath, almost stolen by Taylor. Benitez on the drive. He kicks it out, but I think Taylor gets called on the foul first.
They got Trent Scott.
Oh, it's on Scott, okay.
Only his first foul.
5 fouls on Tampa this half, 7 on Barry.
We're still away from the bonus. Or the
Perry,
1-1 rather.
looking for the baseline, feeds Benitez and lays it in.
That was a nice setup.
Scott pushes it into the front court. Spins in the lane, almost falls down. Passes out, and it'll be Tampa ball.
Yeah, this floor seems slippery for some reason for the Spartans players.
Trent Scott for the Spartans. Lobs it inside to Schaefer.
Oh,
Grabbed
bank
it.
that, use the glass. Nice setup.
And a steal by Scott. We come the other way.
3
Up
on
court
2.
to Taylor. Back to Scott. Back to Taylor. Up and
Yes.
in. Nice. Give and go and give and go.
Great conversion.
And a quick timeout taken by Justin Furr with 4:04 left in the quarter, or left in the half. 34-28 is the score now. Spartans make it a run here. They are now 11 of 27 from the floor, up to 41% from the floor.
Yes, and more importantly, Barry down to 42%. So our defense has created some offense.
Yep, it should be a 6-0 run for Tampa.
Yes, and now you see right now Barry's energy is still pretty good, but it's not as high as it was several minutes ago.
Right.
Because of the Tampa's starting to apply some much needed pressure and take Barry out of their comfort zones.
You look at the conference standings right now. Palm Beach Atlantic and Nova Southeastern tied for the lead, 5-1 in conference play. PBA is 13-1 overall. Nova Southeastern 10-1. Lynn 5-2. Florida Southern Embry-Riddle 4-2. Then Tampa at 3-3. Rollins 3-4. Eckerd and Florida Tech are 2-5. And Barry and St. Leo 1-5.
Right now, sorry to interrupt you, Jack, but Barry doesn't look like a 1-5 team.
Definitely not.
In the conference, 6-8 on the season overall. It's records are deceptive.
This conference, any given Saturday or Wednesday.
Right, and I'm curious as to know who beat Nova.
Palm Beach Atlantic.
Oh wow. And who beat Palm Beach Atlantic?
Then I'll have to get my intern on.
Okay. They're both 5-1 as you mentioned.
Trey Lane back in.
Yeah, this is a key game for the Spartans.
Yes. 3-game homestand.
Right. This helps gets us in the upper third of the conference, and Barry's looking to turn their conference season around.
Schaefer with a good rebound. Ryan Blount tripped up. Schaefer off the, no, won't go down. We come the other way.
Yeah, BJ, he would have been better served to pull that one out and run some offense.
In the lane.
He got it
tapped
back.
away by Schaefer.
Throw it.
Schaefer, ball fake, up off the glass. No. Refs letting him play at this point.
Yeah, letting him play a little too much.
Trey Lane knocked down, and probably a position on Trey. It is. But he stopped a surefire layup. Sixth foul on Tampa, so non-shooting.
And I love to see this, Coach Darner giving B.J. Schaefer some uplifting words on the side after he had a bad stretch, a forced shot that he missed, and then on the break another pretty makeable shot that he also missed. And don't hang your head, son. Coach believes in you.
Keep attacking.
Yes,
That's what he did in both cases.
And that's what Coach Darner wants him to do. He wants you to be out there with the utmost confidence as he gives you the mental fortitude to be able to go out there and play with confidence. He wants you to shoot the ball.
Serenas with a double dribble.
Yes, we got to take advantage this time and get a score and cut this lead to 4, maybe 5 with a 3.
3:05 to go in the half. Sutherland on the drive, spins in the lane, off the glass, no good. Blount had it bounced off his hands to Serenans, and he goes out of bounds, and it's just a Berry basketball. Blount tipping it out.
And the referees are huddling up.
Yeah. Nothing was changed, so it'll still be a Berry ball. 2:56 in the half. Perry in the backcourt. Perry with 4 points, averages 18 and a half.
Yeah, we've done a great defensive job on him this far.
Benitez in the lane. Fighting all he can on Justin Taylor.
Oh, that's a
that
charge.
should be on him. It is.
That's a
nice
charge,
job by
yeah.
Justin Taylor to hold his spot.
As Benitez dipped his shoulder, he went from point guard to running back.
Yeah. Doing his Derrick Henry impression.
Right.
Yards after contact.
But I'll tell you this, they probably got better because Warren Jr., he has 7 points on 3 of 3 shooting. And he's been strong off the bench for the Buccaneers at Barry.
Camden McCormick tried to find someone. Boy, it's just slippery out there.
He traveled.
Stanley, no, tipped up in the air. Trey Lane recovers and gets it to Justin Taylor.
Yeah, for some reason, that end of the court is slippery.
Lane missing the jumper. Serenans rebounds for Berry.
Get back.
Perry the other way. Goes to the corner. That's Warren, but he's out of bounds when he caught the pass.
And we've been stuck here at 34-28 for the past about 5 minutes almost. Neither team has scored.
I tell you, the way the court is, especially at that end, it's like there's a hockey rink underneath
I'm
there,
telling you.
and there's some moisture or something.
Yeah, because it's only happening at this end of the floor. Luckily, we switch ends.
Yeah.
At the half.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Low scoring half for both teams. McCormick. Blount inside to Spain.
Yes.
Plays it up and in. 34-30.
Right.
And 40.
And despite Blount being the leading scorer, everyone thought he was going to shoot, but that was a very unselfish play that he made.
Perovich. To Serenans. He's going to drive. Stops. Comes back out.
Trap.
All the way to the other corner. Strong. Tip. That should be Tampa ball.
Yes.
It is. So the Spartans with a chance to get it down to 2 or closer.
And the 2 big serves, 9 and 10. I mean, they're in there. 2 big trees, man, like redwoods. gotta push them out of that lane.
Before we get there, Justin Furr wants a timeout for Berry. 34-30, 1:16 to go in the half. The Spartans coming back in this one, trailed at one point, I believe, 34-32.
By 13.
Or 34-22.
And 28-15.
28-15. So the Spartans have trying to put it together. Berry has not scored for 3:20. Neither team lighting it up. Tampa 12 of 32, 37%. Berry 13 of 34, 38%. From the three-point line, quiet, 3 of 14 for Berry, 2 of 9 for Tampa. Spartans will hit the road after this, as they will be on their way to Palm Beach Atlantic on Wednesday and Embry-Riddle on Saturday, so Palm Beach Atlantic tied for the conference lead. So that'll be a big game for the Spartans, who want to come off a victory when you play them.
Yes, especially if you're going there.
Teams coming back on the floor. It will be a Palm Beach Atlantic. All right, refs are huddling up. It'll be Palm Beach Atlantic ball under their basket with 1:16 to go. They get it into Perovic, to Perry, back to Perovic. Long three by Warren, no good. Tipped around, taken away by Scott, and he gets it to Trey Lane.
Yes. And what they didn't try to get the ball from Serenich at the height of the ball, but as he was bringing it down, before he could secure it, the Tampa Spartans players poked it out from him.
Ball out of bounds. Tampa will inbound. McCormick will do the honors. Quickly into Speen. Scott finds McCormick. Ball fake. Fade away in the lane.
Yes.
Camden McCormick's first basket of the day, and it's 34-32.
Yes.
Under a minute, 45 seconds left in the half.
And now you can see it, Jack. The energy of Barry, they're not moving as.
Steal by McCormick. Does he save it?
Wow.
Barry gets it back, lays it up and in. Unfortunate.
Tough break.
36-32, 30 seconds to go. Scott to the corner. Blount, three. Yes.
Much needed. Big shot by Blount.
That gets Blount to double digits, and the lead down to one. 17 seconds in the half.
Right, and Blount has done it quietly this first half.
Yeah, but he did reach double digits.
But effective.
10 seconds. Perry looks for the pick, drives the lane, kicks it to the corner, up top, Stanley, in, out, and in at the buzzer. Wow. Big shot by Stanley to knock that one down. He has 5 at the half, and it's 39-35. Barry holding on to a 4-point lead, but the Spartans held Barry to no baskets for the final 4 minutes until the last second shot.
Yeah, we're coming. We're coming, definitely.
39-35, we'll take a break, come back before the start of the half, catch you up on the stats. You're watching on TampaSpartans.tv.
First 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going.
University of Tampa basketball taking on the Berry Buccaneers in the first half. Berry with a 39-35 lead over the Spartans, though it was 34-22, so the Spartans with a nice little comeback got it down to 1, but a last-second three-pointer by Stanley went in, making it a 39-35 game. Scoring in the first half, Perry, the leading scorer for Berry on the season at 18.5, has just 4. Warren has 9. Perovich has 2. Sharanitz has 14. He averages 13 a game, so he's exceeded his average already. Stanley with the three-pointer now has 5. Also, Tesh has a point. Elkamel with 2. And Benitez with 2. Berry is shooting 15 of 37. That's 40.5%. They're 4 of 16 from 3, 25%. And 5 of 6 from the free throw line, 83%. On the other side for Tampa, the leading scorer is Ryan Blount with 10 points. He's done that on 4 of 6 shooting, though he is a marked man when he gets the ball right now. Trey Lane following up with 7 points. Camden McCormick has 2. Matisse Speen has 2 as well. Ian Higdon with a couple inside buckets has 4. Kyler Lamb with 5. BJ Schaefer 3. And Justin Taylor 2. Spartans are 14 of 34 from the floor, 41.2%. 3 of 10 from deep, 30%. And 4 of 8 from the free throw line, 50%. Rebounding, 23 for Berry, 16 for Tampa. Both teams with 8 assists on the game. And 9 turnovers for Berry, 7 for Tampa at this point. So Tampa's cut into the lead. Got it down to 1, but that last second shot by Stanley bumped it up to 4, and that's where we stand at 39-35. Jack Ike along with two-time Hall of Famer DeCarlo DeVoe. So the Spartans made the comeback. Now they've got to complete the deal in the second half.
Yes, they do, and that was a very crucial 3 made by Barry. It rattled in, hit every part of the rim. I thought it looked like it was going to bounce out, but it fell through the net.
So we get ready for the start of the second half. Spartans trying to come up with a 3-for-3 homestand. But a nice comeback by the Spartans to get it down to this point. We'll see which way we go. It'll be Tampa ball to start the half, which makes that last second shot even a little bigger because the Spartans would have had the ball here, the chance for the lead.
Yep.
All of a sudden it was like somebody was lining up a big putt. Nobody talking at all.
Right? I'll tell you this, it'll be very rewarding and comforting for the Spartans to notch their first bucket of the half.
McCormick with the ball for Tampa. Drives down the lane, creates room, fades away,
Yes,
hits. That's his go-to shot.
That's his thing.
McCormick with 4, and the lead is 39-37. Turn around, right where we started the first half. So Raynitz with a bucket. Higdon finds McCormick. Free throw line, back to Higdon. To Blount. They're following him everywhere. Trent Scott on the drive, a little too hard. Tipped, controlled by Berry, quickly up court. Tipped by McCormick into the seats. Shot is missed. McCormick still trying to untangle himself, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Tampa ball.
I'll tell you, I think he took out one of the Barry players when he was diving for that ball.
He apologizes on his way back. No need to apologize for that. And he runs over to inbound it.
McCormick needs to play with a helmet on.
Yeah. Trent Scott starting the second half, and Trey Lane for Tampa, along with McCormick, Blount, and Higdon.
Short.
Comes up a little short, but Blount tracks down the rebound. Spartans get another 20.
Right, and the Spartans are uncharacteristic 2 of 9 from the three-point line.
Now,
yes.
And it's 41-40. Trent Scott knocking down the 3, his first basket of the game.
That's 3 of 10.
Benitez falls down. He's traveling, isn't it? gets a timeout called. He shuffled his feet a couple times trying to get up. I thought that was a travel.
I thought it was also.
He's staying on the ground. I don't know if he hurt his back when he fell. But again, as you mentioned, that this end of the floor is slick, it
Yes,
seems
for
like.
some reason.
I don't know if he tripped but they're working on him. 41-40.
He's writhing
A
in pain.
one-point game. It's a full timeout while they work on Benitez. Seem to be looking at his. Now they're helping him up. He went down earlier after he got hit in the face in the first half.
Yeah. Looks like a lower, maybe ankle or Achilles
And
type injury.
he's got a noticeable limp. So he may be out for a while. I didn't see a real collision of any
I
sort.
think his ankle
Cramp,
or
maybe?
Achilles, something not, minimal contact.
Might have just cramped up, and those are painful. So replacing him in the lineup, they bring in number 12, and that is Stanley, who hit that three-pointer at the buzzer of the first half. Out of the timeout, Tampa keeps their lineup intact. Higdon, McCormick, Blount, Lane, Scott. Warren, Perry, Bradley, Perovich, and Serenich. And that's immediately Stanley with the ball. Bounces into Serenich. McCormick trying to guard him. And I think they get McCormick reaching over.
That was.
Well, I tell you, they're just.
Yeah, he'd already passed the ball, passed out of it, and I thought it was a play on.
That's McCormick's second foul. And they go up top to Stanley. And he tries to drive.
Good
and it's
block.
blocked by Higdon. Quickly up court to Blount. Blount can't get it to fall. Ball on the ground, jump ball will be Berry basketball. And now at the other end, another Berry player. Looks like maybe a foot cramp. I think that's Sharanen's. He's up.
Yeah, he's wearing that sleeve around his left calf.
Yeah. It's Berry basketball underneath the Spartan basket. Bradley will inbound for the Buccaneers into Perry. Closely guarded by Scott. Now tries to drive. Heads down the lane. Foul whistle called anyway. Before he got a shot off. Trent Scott gets the call. That's his second foul. And it will be Berry inbounding.
Good
and Higdon
goal.
almost stole that one from Perovich.
Great pursuit by Higdon. Takes nothing for granted.
Perry, intent on driving, flips it over.
That's over the back.
That's got it. Yeah, it's got to be over the back on Perovich. His second foul.
And with any type of field goal, the Spartans can take a lead, Jack.
Tampa has not led in this game that I can recall. 7-4 they led early in the game. McCormick to Blount. Blount stopped, finds Higdon cutting, tries to back his way in, but put the ball down where the shorter guys could get it.
Yeah, I was hoping he could have somehow kicked it out.
And back to Stanley, Perovich. To the corner. In, out,
Wow.
and in. Bradley rolls around. That did a 7:20 at least. 44-40. Back to a 4-point lead. They lob it in, and that time a foul is called. McCormick tried to lob it into Blount.
And Bradley was holding him down, literally.
The foul was called on Bradley, his third. Quickly inbounding, but kicked away, a little soccer move by Perovic. McCormick this time into Speen, who just came in. Also Justin Taylor just in the lineup.
Yeah, they're switching everything on Blount when he's coming off of those threes.
McCormick in the lane, turn around, makes room, puts it up, won't go.
Got a little off balance on that shot.
We come the other way. That's Stanley outside the arc. Fires up a quick three, no good. Tipped away, Trey Lane has it. Lane, bounce pass, knocked away. Tampa will keep possession. It'll be Tampa ball inbounding under the basket.
And Coach Darner up and alert, having some much needed words with
McCormick looking, just finally lobs it out to Speen, and he tracks it down near midcourt. McCormick eyes a three, won't go. Perovic quickly to Stanley. Glides into the front court. Inside to Perovic. Stanley wants to go inside, does to Sharanitz off the glass. No good, tip, and Speen controls.
And it was pivotal, even though he didn't get the rebound, but the tip by Blount allowed Speen to get the rebound.
That time McCormick's shot hit the rim, bounced up and hit the support above the basket for an out of bounds. So 15:40 left in the game. That's the under 16 media timeout. 44-40, Tampa trails Berry right here on TampaSpartans.tv.
Yeah, this thing is tripping.
No, that love of sports is the #1 reason most people start officiating, and verbal abuse is the #1 reason why most quit. Act with respect and be officially human.
The Tampa basket, 44-40, Berry on top, 15:40 left in the game. Jack and DiCarlo with the call here. Finally, they get it into Stanley. He's guarded by Trey Lane in the backcourt.
And the Spartans, 1 of 7 their last.
Radens, good job by Speen to make him adjust the shot, and he came up short. Lane, Taylor for three. Yes!
Needed.
Justin Taylor's had a couple big threes the last couple games for Tampa. B.J. Schaefer back in the Tampa lineup now. Perry stopped on his drive to the basket, comes back out. Sharanitz. Perry cutting in the middle. Warren, no, tipped up and in though by Perovic. 46-43.
And that's the 7th offensive rebound for Barry.
Blount. Finds Speen. Speen in the lane. Turn around. Back out to Lane. Free throw line jumper. Short. And Sharanitz ripped that one down high above the rim. Stanley wants to go inside to the corner. Top of the key now. They work it around. Perry, bounce pass into Perovich outside. Warren, short, tip, and a good rebound by B.J. Schaefer. Tried to go up court, couldn't get it to Speen. Tipped away, though, by the Spartans. They come back the other way to Trey Lane. He finds Schaefer to Speen. Up and in.
That should have been an and one.
46-45. Spartans get within a point. Now trying to get that lead.
Yeah, they were there before.
Perry into the front court, guarded by Schaefer. Switch off to Blount. Stanley wants to drive on Lane. Still turning, fading away, and lays it in.
Oh, tough shot, but great defense by Lane. He just better offense.
Can't do much about it. Blount, quick, three, no. Perry doesn't have numbers, comes back out. Ooh, almost a steal. Would have led to a highlight dunk. Lobbing it inside. Foul called on 14, Ryan Blount. Just his first. Into the Berry lineup for the first time today is Breno Silva, a sophomore from Brazil.
Yeah, they got two Brazilians.
Inbound with under 13 to go in the game. Perovich. Out to Perry. Guarded by Scott. He wants to drive, head down, drives the lane, kicks it out. Stanley with 5 on the shot clock. In and out. Rebound Taylor. Looks up court, doesn't pass, now goes to Blount. Blount dragged down by Stanley as he drove the lane.
He got the call. It wasn't shooting, but baseline inbounds pass coming up.
First foul on Stanley. And what are we doing here? We're walking to the other. Why are they walking away from him? I thought it was a foul.
Oh, they call it technical.
Oh, okay.
I think the technical is on Blount, and it counts as a personal.
So you are right. The foul is on Blount. There should be Tampa ball at the other end after this. Free throw is good. He gets another.
Yeah, Perry coming into the game, he was a 90% free thrower. So
now did the Spartans give up the foul, or
no? I don't think
keep possession?
I don't think the possession. Still Spartans ball.
He hit them both, so we're back to a 5-point lead with 12:29 to go. Tampa will inbound the ball after the technical foul.
Yeah, that brings Perry's point total up to 6, I think. But we've done a great job with him.
Yes.
Him being their leading scorer.
Finally into Sutherland. Blount's got Perry guarding him. He's got a mismatch, and Sutherland lost the ball, and Perry takes it away. Nice drive by Perry. 4 quick points for Perry, and it's 52-45. B.J. Schaefer on the drive, got fouled, and he'll go to the line.
Great athletic move, great explosion, no hesitation. Took it with authority.
Schaefer will shoot 1. Gliding to the basket there for his 5th point of the game. Kyler Lamb coming in for Ryan Blount. I think they want him to sit for a couple minutes.
Ryan Blount is a bit frustrated right now. He feels as if there's been a lot of contact without him getting a whistle. And I feel his frustration because it somewhat has been from what I've seen and watching this game. You know? I mean, he got some whistles, but they were kind of late.
52-48. They get it inbound to Warren, who gives it back to Stanley. Trey Lane back in the lineup. Up top, Perovich hands it to Perry. Looking for a shot, comes back out. 10 on the shot clock. Perovich.
Dribble handoff didn't work.
Missing the shot, ball on the ground. Taken back by Berry, though. They get a fresh 20. And Perry, that time, just decided to shoot.
Yeah, he tried to draw
looking for a foul.
Yeah.
Justin Taylor has it. He backs up, finds Sutherland, up. Oh, laid it up too hard.
Ball escaped him a little bit with the left hand. Yes.
Out of bounds, it'll be Tampa ball. That one just somebody not ready for a pass. So this will be the under 12 timeout. 11:18 to go in the game. 52-48. Berry leads Tampa on TampaSpartans.tv.
And the Barry coaching staff politics.
Did you know that verbal abuse from fans, coaches, and players is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away from sports? Act with respect. Be officially human.
Balance. It isn't just essential in your sport, it's essential in life, especially college life. It's everything you need to thrive in school, in sport, and everything in between. The key is just finding a place where you can pursue it all, because the real beauty lies in the balance. If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
It's down 4. 11:18 to go in the game. They have the ball. Kyler Lamb will inbound for Tampa. Spartans have Lamb, Scott, Taylor, Sutherland, and Lane on the floor. Lamb looking inside. And the ball kicked away by Stanley. And with 20 on the shot clock, we resume. Lane to the corner. Sutherland hit one there Saturday and hits one today. Actually hit it there Wednesday. 52-51.
Big Ben notching his jersey number on the trifecta from the corner.
Those are Ben's first points of the day. Perry way up, tipped away. Oh, they might have got Lane over the back.
He tried to tip it away to one of his teammates, but referees thought it was too much contact.
That'll be his second non-shooting, 5th on Tampa. Perry inbounds to Stanley. Over to Perry, deep in the corner. Warren, oh, nice job on the reverse layup.
Yeah,
54-51.
Jackknifed in the air, very nice move.
Justin Taylor.
Yes.
And we are tied.
Big shot by JT.
54-54. This is the first tie in a long time, if it ever been tied, but Stanley takes care of that. Outside to Taylor. Outside to Sutherland. 3, no, short. Tipped by Scott. Tipped by, again to Scott. He tipped it to himself.
Right, instead of just trying to grab it. Smart play.
Taylor trying it again.
Yes!
Yes! And the Spartans take the lead. Their first lead since 7-4.
2 big threes by JT.
Taylor off the bench now with 11 for Tampa. Stanley tries to rebuttal it and does. 59-57. Barry back by 2.
Stanley with some very timely shooting for the Buccaneers and Barry, including that 3 right before the half that bobbled in, and I thought it was going to jump out, but it fell in.
That was a big 3-point swing. McCormick and Lamb back in the lineup for Tampa. McCormick looking, finds Lane. Oh, tried to go up quickly, didn't get it up enough.
Left it short. That would have tied the game. Get on him.
Yeah. Stanley to the corner. Sharanitz eyes a 3. Doesn't go. Taylor hits it. Sharanitz has cooled off a little bit. He's now 6 for 13. Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, thought he was feeling it.
Looked good.
Back to Trey Lane. Back to Taylor. Try it again. No. Sharanitz rebounds. Barry by 2. 8:20 to go in the game. Benitez back in the lineup. Missing that one. McCormick rebounds. Looks quickly up court. Stops. Gives it to Lane. Lane
Nice.
drives.
Oh!
Wow. That one tried to crawl over the rim, but couldn't get out.
Left it short. 2 free throws coming up, and with a 96% free thrower at the line, we'd like to think that this is 2 points.
But we must wait for the under 8 media timeout. So hold your breath. We'll be right back on TampaSpartans.tv.
First 50 years of the Sunshine State Conference inspired champions and built a legacy rooted in excellence. A legacy built from a single sport to a conference of national champions. Threaded through geography, fueled by growth, defined by excellence. 135 team national titles, 173 individual champions, and hundreds of Scholar All-Americans. Always at the top of NCAA Division II. Looking ahead, we reflect on where we started, where we are, and where we're going. The Sunshine State Conference, where success thrives.
(59-57), 7:58 left to play in the game. Trey Lane at the free throw line for Tampa.
And right now, 2 free throws are the difference in the game, as both teams are knotted at 40% from the field. Barry just 7 of 8 from the free throw line, and Spartans 5 of 9.
Free throw is good. 59-58, Trey Lane with 8 on the day.
Right, and I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but with Trey Lane shooting 97% from the free throw line, I'd like to think that it's 2 free throws.
We're tied, 59.
Yep, no announcer jinx when he's at the line.
Benitez across the timeline. Stops his dribble. They go inside to Alcamel. He turns around in traffic and lost the ball to McCormick.
Great strip by McCormick.
Back out to Ryan Blount. Floats around to Ian Higdon. Higdon to the corner to McCormick. Looked at a 3, passed it up in the lane. Ball fake. Gives himself some space.
Yes.
Foul on Alcamel. That'll be his second and the 6th on Barry. And it'll put Camden McCormick at the free throw line.
He's 0 for 2 on his previous 2 of the first half, so let's not hope he repeats that and breaks this tie. McCormick, you know, in that mid-range, he gets in the lane and he's pretty physical.
Yeah. He seems to set you up for that. Duck into you and then take the fade away.
And it freezes you, so it's nothing you can really do. You have to hope he misses.
I think they're saying somebody was in the lane early, but they're not calling anything. Everybody on the Spartan bench saw it. Second one good. Spartans take the lead 60-59. Schaefer guarding Benitez. Stanley underneath. El Kamel lays it up. Comes back out. Higdon fights for it. El Kamel lost it out of bounds. Tampa, no, Barry ball.
A great fight by Higdon.
Well, he saved an easy putback.
Yes, he did.
Even though Barry retains possession. Stanley quickly into Benitez.
Way to call out the screen, Trey Lane. Great communication.
Sharanen backs out, guarded by Higdon. Head down, drives, might have traveled. No, they call the charge.
Even better.
He put the head down and went driving into Higdon. And Tampa gets the ball back. This will be the first possession this half where the Spartans had the lead and the ball. They've taken the lead, but then Barry came back and scored. First time the Spartans will have the lead and a chance to increase the lead.
Let's get a good shot.
Trey Lane finds Higdon. Higdon outside to McCormick. Free throw line jumper on the way. Good.
Yes.
Camden McCormick with a big one. He has 7, and the Spartans lead 62-59 with 6:30 to go.
Way to settle down, C-Mac. Great shot. It was good. It looked good as soon as it left his hands. You know those lefties can shoot that.
Spinning in the lane is Bradley. Down to 8 on the shot clock. Benitez drives the lane up off the glass and in. 62-61. Spartans quickly up court. Trey Lane outside the arc. Into Blount. Blount closely guarded by Bradley.
He has the size and height.
He reach in. He's got the size. Bradley can just do his best to reach in. That one bounces away, but into the hands of Barry. Benitez plows into Lane, but they call Lane for the foul.
Yeah, Lane was kind of moving. He wasn't exactly set, but I will say Benitez did initiate the contact in a lot of it.
You don't have to be stationary to take a charge.
No.
You can be moving backward as long as you were in that space first.
Yeah. Trey Lane should have just fell there.
Yeah. Barry will inbound. They lob it into El Kamel. Guarded by Ben Sutherland. And layup and in by Stanley, and it's 63-62. Barry back on top. Trent Scott drives the lane. Fouled, and he'll go to the line. He got hit in the neck and went down holding his neck.
Great pump fake, though, to get him up. And I'll tell you this. Man, number 12 from Barry, he's been a thorn in our side today.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the good thing, we hold their leading scorer, Dion Perry, down, but Stanley has had a great game off the bench.
He's got 14.
Yes, and he comes in averaging just under 10 points at 9.1.
Nice job by Trent Scott. Well, you know, Sharanens, I should say, he had 11 of the first 17 points that Barry had. Since then, he's had 3. I would make that 5, but the Spartans have really held him down. and that's when Stanley picked it up. Second one not good. We're tied at 63.
Pretty much 0-0 with 5:15 to go.
To the corner. Rattles it home. Bradley, 66-63. Berry on top to Trey Lane, to the corner. McCormick to tie.
Right
Yes!
back at you. Yes.
Quickly up court. Into Sharanitz, and he lays it in. They beat the Spartans back that time and got the bucket. To the corner, McCormick, ball fake, drives the lane,
That's
fouled on
foul.
the way in.
Let's go C-Mac. We need these free throws.
So McCormick will get a couple. That's the 9th team foul on Berry. So from here on in, the Spartans will shoot 2. So that's important with 5:50 or 4:47 to go.
Yeah, Benitez is politicking the officials. I don't think the foul was on him, though.
They're calling it on Bradley, his 4th.
Yes.
Them both. Big free throws. We're tied at 68. Backcourt pressure from Tampa. Now they're going to let Perry bring it up court. Benitez guarded by Lane.
Yes, Trey Lane. We need those sticky fingers. Because Trey Lane leads the team in steals.
Benitez wants to lob it.
Out of
Threw it out
bounds.
of bounds. Tampa ball.
He airmailed it right out of bounds.
Well, you could see it coming, and it was a matter of if he tries it, Tampa's in position.
Right. Oh, and over yonder, Jack, look in the corner. There's the late but great retired AD of the Spartans, Larry Marfice.
McCormick to Speen, who just came in the lineup, and that one out of bounds. It'll be Berry ball. They just said McCormick dribbled it out.
Yeah, and Marfice did a great job to bring the Spartans athletics program into national prominence.
And I did talk to E.J. Brophy at halftime. He's going to be our guest the next home game, which is Wednesday, January 21st. He's going to come by at halftime of the women's game and the men's game to talk about how things are going.
All right, and he's the new.
This is the under 4 timeout. 3:55 to go in the game. 68-68. We'll be back on TampaSpartans.tv.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams, discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
68-68, 3:55 to go. Berry to inbound. And the drive, rebound Sharanitz. He gets blocked, tipped away, and Trent Scott rips it down. Tampa the other way.
Great decision by Trent Scott. He wanted to push it forward, but it would have been up for grabs.
Blount, Speen, Trey Lane. Free throw line.
Yes.
Jumper knocks it down. 70-68. Trey Lane with 11.
And breaks the tie. Get a stop, Spartans.
Warren on the drive, lays it in, tied at 70.
Yeah, that was too easy.
Warren now with 11. Outside the arc, the lane, in the lane, looking for room, comes back out, finds Scott. 16 on the shot clock. Lane, or I should say Scott in the lane. McCormick from deep,
Strong.
no good, and rebounded Sharinitz. 2:50 to go in the game. We're tied at 70. Perry in the lane.
Good steal.
Taken away by Lane.
And that's those sticky
McCormick
fingers.
pushing it up. Finds a driving speed, or Scott, and he lays it in. He's hobbling a little bit again. He cramped up last game, and I think he might be doing it again. Yeah, he is. He was holding his calf a few minutes ago. They come back out. Lane, or Scott having trouble putting pressure on it.
Yes, he is. And Barry's not noticing it, because I would go right to the guy that's
Benitez.
guarding.
Losing the ball, tipped away, Perovich, but I think Ryan Blount on the slap.
It looked like it was. They got all ball, but nevertheless, the referee
They
called
always will
different.
call that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
That will put Perovich at the line for a 1-and-1. .73% shooter. Trent Scott out. Justin Taylor in. First free throw good, 72-71. Perovich for the tie. Yes. 72-72. 2:03 to go. Ben Sutherland in. Speen out. And the final 2 minutes are underway.
I like Sutherland in this situation.
Taylor, ball fake, free throw, back to Sutherland, out to Taylor. Taylor, top of the key. Blount got open, fires. Oh, rims around and out. That's the shot you want. He had a good look.
Yeah, I thought that was going in. He has the uncanny ability to make you believe every shot's going in when he shoots it.
Benitez, top of the key, drives and timeout. Coach Furr, I should say, for Barry. So we'll keep it here. 72-72. They will have 14 on the shot clock when we come back, or we'll stay here. Right now, Tampa shooting this half, 12 of 28, 43%. They're 42% for the game. So what they were doing in the first for the game is about what they're doing here in the second half. Tampa 6 of 15 from deep. They're 9 of 25 for the game. And 7 of 9 from the free throw line in the game. Short timeout. Ian Higdon coming on the floor for Tampa. So it'll be Higdon, McCormick, Blount, Lane, and Taylor.
Yeah, you know, if Higdon's in, it's definitely going to be some
They want to
all-out hustle.
mostly to counteract the two tall players for Barry.
Yeah, two big Serbian redwood trees.
He's got scorers out there, so he wants a little more muscle. Warren looking, goes to Perovich. He knocks down, there you
Yep.
go. He took
And that's
the
why
charge.
Higdon was in the game.
Yep.
Great substitution by the UT coaching staff.
Yes.
No,
He'll make it tough, and he immediately is subbed out.
Yes.
Offense for defense.
yes, sir. Great strategy.
So Tampa gets the ball. We're tied. 1:15 left in the game.
Chess match of coaching going on right now.
And quick timeout by Link Garner. So we're tied at 72. There's 1:10 to go in the game. Tampa has the ball. Barry with 10 team fouls, so any foul will put the Spartans at the line for 2.
Yes.
Tampa with 17 fouls, so Barry is shooting the 1-on-1.
With the Spartans, if you're on offense, you want to be aggressive. You want to think layup. However, if you drive, draw, and have the wide open dish for a 3, kick it out and take a good shot, as we are a good 3-point shooting team.
You are going to go to the line for 2 if you get fouled.
But don't just settle. Don't settle for the jump shot unless it's wide open.
Right.
Put pressure on Barry to make a good defensive play.
They'll have 25 seconds. 1:10 on the game clock.
Yeah, 25 seconds. That's more than enough time for this talented offensive team.
They only used 5 to get it up there. Blount inbounds to McCormick. Guarded by Stanley. McCormick going to drive in the lane. No, tipped out of bounds. It is Barry ball. Went off of McCormick. He went up for a shot and it was tipped away, and then it went off his hands out of bounds. Benitez back in for Barry. Schaefer in for Tampa. Speen in for Tampa. Stanley inbounds to Perry. Guarded by Schaefer. 1 minute to go in the game. Benitez content to just wait until they set it up. 15 on the shot clock. 10 on the shot clock. Comes off a pick from Perovic. Outside to Perry. Back outside to Benitez. Skips into the lane, puts it up too hard, and a foul is called on Lane, or on Speen, number 11. His first. It'll put Barry at the line for a 1-on-1. That'll be Benitez, who has not shot any free throws today.
Free throws for Barry. Let's just hope they're too big for
He's
Benitez.
only 5 of 9 on the season. Not many free throws.
Yes. A little over 50%.
So we're all tied. 33 seconds to play. First free throw. Rolls around and in. Spartans bring in Sutherland and Lane. Out goes Schaefer and Speen. And Benitez will get a second free throw. He's got 5 on the day now. Second one good. And it's a 74-72 Barry lead.
I'll tell you this, we're at home, so definitely play for the tie. But if you have the wide open 3, you got to take it.
Last second substitution gets Perry, I should say, back in the lineup. Full court pressure in the back. They get it to McCormick. 2-second difference, shot and game clock. McCormick in the lane, kicks it out to Blount. Blount turns in the lane. Nice fake, goes up, and we're tied with 18 seconds to go. Now they got to get a stop here. Barry will try probably for a last second shot, and Justin Furr calls a timeout with 12 seconds to go. 74-74.
Yes, great decision by Blount to not settle for the 3-point jump shot and get aggressive, take it to the hole. He had a big size and height advantage, so he just politely laid it in the rim over the defense.
So it'll be Barry basketball in the front court. They did move it up into the front court. 11.9 seconds to play, 74-74. Tampa does not have any fouls to give. They're at 8. It's always nice if you can foul and just let them run clock and then foul them, but no luxury for that this time.
No, not right now. I'm thinking with Barry being on the road.
So does Barry try to go inside?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. You got the big Serbian in Marko Serenic. And Stanley has been having a hot hand, and also number 4, Terrence Warren Jr. So good penetrator.
Ian Higdon will be back on the court to guard Sharanitz. Took a charge from him last time. Here we go. Warren to inbound. Looking, finds Benitez near midcourt.
With pressure.
Under 10 seconds. We're down to 7. 5. Benitez on the drive. Kicks it to the corner for the game. No, we're going to overtime.
OT. Dodged the bullet with Stanley.
Good job, though, to make sure Benitez gave the ball up underneath. And he had to kick it out for a 3.
Yes, he did.
So we'll play 5 more. 74-74. Benitez hobbling off the court now. Just like Trent Scott did for Tampa. So a couple critical players for both teams have hobbled off the court. I think, isn't that the second time Benitez has gone off?
Yep.
So now, 5 minutes of play on the clock, 74-74. Tampa trailed by 12, I think maybe 13 at one point.
Yeah, I think Benitez has some deal with his ankle or Achilles tendon on. Looks like he's nursing his right foot. He's there with the Barry trainer.
Biggest lead of the game was 28-15 for Barry. Spartans' biggest lead has been 7-4, a 3-point lead.
Getting ready to jump it up at center court.
Spartans send out Lane, Higdon, Blount, McCormick, and Taylor. Perovich, Sharanitz, Warren, Perry.
They're in a defensive tip, the Spartans are.
And Stanley. Off the tip, Tampa gets it. Nice job by Higdon to go get that one.
Yes, it was.
Lane with the ball for Tampa. We are in overtime. McCormick outside the arc finds Taylor. 3 on the way, no. He hit a couple earlier this half. That one did not fall. Stanley to Perry.
Out
They
of
just
bounds.
threw it out of bounds. Threw it out of bounds, and Tampa gets the ball.
Thank you for the extra possession.
Taylor to Lane.
And that's where Benitez comes in for Barry, being like a settling presence. He's not an assist guy, but he's steady with the ball.
Outside to Higdon. Higdon goes to Taylor. Taylor in the lane to Lane. Lane to McCormick. McCormick with a ball fake. Drives the lane. Tries to float it up, but they lost it. And Stanley comes the other way. Still tied, 1 minute into overtime. To Raynans. To Perry. Higdon guarding Perry. They on a switch off. And he gives it up. Long 3. No good. Tipped. Sharanitz got his own rebound, got the rebound, and they get another 20. They go inside to Sharanitz. He tries to go back, feeds Stanley, who lays it in, and Barry strikes first.
Yes, that was a miscue because both defenders left Stanley cutting.
Lane in the lane, finds a cutting Blount. Ball fake, has to give it up. Does, finds Taylor, little floater in the lane.
Yes.
Tied, 76-76.
And Brown had to be cognizant because he could have got called for 3 seconds. So
I know,
find
it was
somebody
really
quickly.
close.
Right.
I was thinking that too. For Taylor now, 13 points off the bench. Big day for him. Almost a steal for Tampa. They kick it over. Back outside to Warren. Warren to Perovich.
Ooh. It looked funny.
Yeah, Perovich going to launch a 3, and he rattles it home.
That was a huge shot.
He had taken only 1-3 today, but hits his second.
Kind of wound it up, slow release, but
He had the time, so he took it. Outside to Taylor. To McCormick. To Lane. He launches a three. No. Higdon with the rebound. Back out to McCormick. His three. Bang!
wow.
We will count that even though he banked it in.
I thought the bank was closed, but he has his ATM card after hours.
79-79.
Wow.
McCormick with 15. 15 on the shot clock. We are tied with 2:05 to go in overtime. Perry, trap, looking, tried to bounce it off Lane, got a timeout called.
Oh, wow. We had a ball. We had the ball.
Yep. 79-79. It was 74 all when we went to overtime. So with 2:03 to go, 2:02 to go, we're still in limbo.
2-minute warning coming up.
It will be Barry Ball with 10 on the shot clock. Three-pointer by McCormick tied this game. McCormick hit that shot after Ian Higdon grabbed a rebound on the offensive end. Got it back to McCormick, who nailed it.
I tell you this, Ian Higdon, a lot of what he does may not show up on the stat sheet, but taking the charge and just some of his all-out hustle and battling.
Yep.
I mean, it really works.
Stanley will inbound in front of the Barry bench. Benita's back in the lineup. Gets a pick, Perovich. They lob it across court. Long three by Stanley.
Short.
Off the rim, no good. Taylor high for the rebound. 1:50 to go in the game.
Got to get a score here of any sort.
And Link Darner wants a timeout. Yes. First choice. I think at the end of the game, Spartan win, we would like to go with either Justin Taylor or Ian Higdon.
Oh.
79-79. Tampa has the ball with 1:46 in overtime.
Got to get a score of any sort right here, just to put pressure on Barry to have to do the same.
Spartans trailed 28-15, but got it down to 36-35 just before half. A three-pointer at the buzzer gave Barry a 39-35 halftime lead. And it's been back and forth ever since. Tampa with the ball, 15 on the shot clock. Blount to Sutherland. Tried to find Blount. They do go inside. Oh, and he threw it too far ahead of Blount, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, you had to hook that in there. Take a dribble to
Even
the position.
Blount even signaled a little lob. Might have done it because he was guarding me low.
Right, and with the height advantage.
1:31 to go. They tried to get a substitution with Warren. They didn't allow it. Stanley stays in, gets it to Perry in the backcourt. We are tied with 1:30 to go in overtime. 79-79. Barry with the ball.
Yeah, Spartans committed their 13th turnover and Barry with 18.
They're just content to run this shot clock down. We're down to 1:10 in the game, 10 on the shot clock. Perry outside the arc to Benitez. Drives the lane. Ball is up and in. 1 minute to go in overtime. Barry leads by 2. Lane with the ball. Finds Higdon. Higdon to Taylor. Taylor out to Lane. 3
That's
on
good.
the way.
That's good. Oh!
Higdon with the rebound. Up the end. No, but it'll go to the line. 2 shots that were halfway down in both cases. But Ian Higdon now will go to the line.
Trey
40.
Lane's shot was in.
I know. 47 seconds left. Higdon will shoot for Tampa.
Big free throws coming up.
Knocks it down. 81-80.
One more coming up for the junior forward out of Prospect, Kentucky.
Second one, no. Berry by 1. 45 seconds to go in overtime. Perry trots it across the timeline. Content to let the shot clock run down. It's down to 15. 30 in the game. 10 on the shot clock, 27 now. Now they run offense. Up top to Benitez. 5 on the shot clock. He's trying to push McCormick out of the way. Missing the shot. 18 seconds to go. Lane has the ball for Tampa. Down 1. Quickly to McCormick. McCormick back to Lane. 11 on for the game. And timeout called by Link Darner with 9.8 seconds to play. In overtime, Berry 81, Tampa 80. 9.8 seconds to go. Ben Sutherland checks in for Tampa.
We got to get something going to the basket where we could possibly get fouled or drive, draw, and dish it out for a wide open jump shot. Got to be aggressive right here. And with under 10 seconds to go, it has to be, some good action.
Yep. It doesn't have to be a last second shot, but the closer you get to late, you want to, I always say you got to give yourself a chance to rebound if it doesn't go in.
Yes. I don't think Barry will have enough time. You don't want to leave enough time for Barry to be able to go full court.
Right.
So it doesn't have to be rushed.
But I still think you got to give yourself a chance to rebound if needed.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
9.8 seconds to play. This has been a nail biter for a long time.
And do the Spartans have the ball on the baseline or sideline?
I think it's underneath.
Yeah, the referee's standing on the baseline. Yep, he's
Under
pointing.
the basket.
Yep.
Spartans have a couple times caught people off guard and gotten an easy layup off these inbounds plays. Of course, that'll leave a lot of time left. McCormick to inbound. He's got the ball. Looking, still looking. Finds Sutherland, lays it in. Spartans take the lead with 8. Berry to the other end. They're going to get a chance. Here's the drive. And they lay it in with 2. Must be out of timeouts. Blount gets the ball. 3 at the buzzer. No. Berry holds on for an 83-82 win over the Spartans. What we feared happened. The Spartans did score, but they scored too early. Sharanitz lays it in. He'd been quiet, but he finishes with 20, and they hold on to beat Tampa 83-82. So the Spartans now 9-5 on the year, 3-4 in conference play. Berry now 7-8 and 2-5 in conference play. Well, let's recap the scoring. Perry came in averaging 18, but ends up with 8. Bradley had 6. Warren 13. Sharanitz 20 to lead all scorers today. Stanley with 16. Tesh had a point off the bench. Perovic had 9 off the bench. Alcamel with 2, and Benitez had 8. They were 32 of 74 from the floor, 43%. 8 of 31 from deep, just 26%. And 11 of 12 from the free throw line, 92%. They had 42 rebounds, 16 assists on the day. For Tampa, leading scorer was Camden McCormick with 15. Ryan Blount with 12. Justin Taylor 13. Trey Lane with 11. Four in double digits. Also Sutherland with 5. And Trent Scott with 6. Ian Higdon 5. Kyler Lamb with 5. BJ Schaefer with 6. And Matisse Speen with 4. Spartans were 30 of 70 from the floor, 43%, 10 of 29 from deep, 34.5%, and 12 of 19 from the line, 63%. They had 35 rebounds and 20 assists on the day. But the Spartans fall on a last-second shot by Sharanitz, and they win it 83-82. Spartans will hit the road for the next 2 days when they will be at Palm Beach Atlantic, conference leading PBA, this Wednesday, and they will be on the road next Saturday at Embry-Riddle. Our next broadcast will be Wednesday, January 21st, when Florida Southern comes to town. So that'll wrap it up for us here. For DeCarlo DeVoe and Andre running the board, Barry with a 1-point win. This is Jack Ike saying thanks for joining us. Join us again on the 21st. You've been watching right here on Tampa Spartans.